This is a quick review of the Plaza Premium Lounge, or it is also known as the VIP Lounge by Mera at the Cancun Airport, Terminal 4. The Plaza Premium Lounge used to be part of the Priority Pass at some point, but now they are not, so you are unable to access it with Priority Pass. There are certain credit cards that still provide you access, like the American Express Platinum personal or business card gives you a direct access to these lounges. You can, of course, pay as well if you don't have any other lounge access at the Cancun airport and want to access this lounge. The visit that I had, this was late 2023 for a flight from Cancun to Washington, D.C., so the overall look and feel of the lounge might have changed a little bit, but this is what the entrance at that point looked like for the lounge. The lounge looked pretty modern. It was spacious enough. We were probably lucky. This was in the afternoon, so there was not a lot of rush. We didn't have to wait at all to get into the lounge. And we didn't see a lot of people sitting in the lounge as well. There were definitely some seats available for people to sit and enjoy themselves while they were waiting for their flights. As you can see, there is a good amount of space for people to sit and relax. The lounge does have that modern look and ambience to it. The entire lounge was kept pretty clean throughout our stay. We were there for almost an hour and a half before our flight and did not really see any major cleanliness issues or things like that. So kudos to the staff for doing a good job of keeping everything clean and up to date. There are no windows or any views from the lounge. It is not very, there's not a lot of natural light that you will see, but it is definitely spacious enough and has that modern, stylish look to it. As I said, you should be able to access the lounge using your American Express Platinum card. Food options were decent, not a lot. They were switching some of the food, as you can see, or replenishing some of the food items. But we still had some decent seafood items. They had some sushi options as well, and then some snacks. It's not a lot of variety, to be honest, but they definitely had things to fill yourself up before flight to either US or Canada. I believe the international side of the Terminal 4 has flights to America as well as to US as well as Canada. There's a domestic side of the terminal and there's a separate lounge for that. But this was the international side of the terminal. They had some decent soft drinks and some beer and other options available at the lounge that you can enjoy. And they kept it pretty stocked as well. There were some nuts and other things that you can also munch upon while you're sitting and waiting for your flight. Dessert options were not a lot, but you still had one or two options that you can try once you had your meal. And then there was a small fruit plate with some bananas and apples in it. The Wi Fi was pretty good as well, the speeds were decent. Here's another look at some of the ambience and the style. Again, it was surprisingly not busy at the time. It was around 1:32 p.m. in the afternoon, so it's kind of surprising, contrary to some of the things that I've read or seen online, that the lounge gets pretty busy. Maybe it was just one of those days. It was a Sunday as well, so I was surprised to see that it wasn't crazy busy. The toilets were also kept clean throughout our stay, so that was nice. And you had some spaces in the corners around the lounge as well if you want a little bit of a solitude and just want to sit by yourself with some wall art to admire as well. One thing that I really enjoyed was you had the option to order espresso drinks at the bar, and the bartenders did a really good job, or baristas as I should call them, did a really good job of making lattes and cappuccinos for our group. So that was really nice. And they had some decent milk options as well. All in all, this was a really good lounge. We enjoyed ourselves. If you are able to access the lounge next time you're in Cancun at the Terminal 4, and I believe they have the Plaza Premium Lounge at Terminal 3 on the international side as well. So make sure you visit these lounges just to kill some time before your flight. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share. And also, if you have visited the lounge, share your experience and let us know what feedback you have. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you.